So you're here for a New Year challenge, right? We all are here for different reasons, right? But we're all here because we want to change. Something's not what we want it to be, and we want it to be something different. So I congratulate you on taking the step, right? Filling out the form, and then showing up. That's a big step towards getting your goals, right? Because I know that this is scary, right? It's intimidating. It's brand new. All these people around you, right? We're all here for the same reason, okay? So none of us are, I'm not judging any of you. We're not judging each other, right? Everyone's here because we've got goals that we're trying to chase down, right? And we're here to support each other to get those things. The enemy, the thing that's going to prevent us the most from losing weight, these are the three things that cause us to gain weight, right? So anxiety is worrying too much about the future. Depression is worrying too much about the past. And then the food that we eat, right? Those three things.
Not to cut you off, but am I blocking you guys? Oh, okay.
Those are the biggest three things that contribute to us gaining weight, right? And I'm going to help you manage those three things, right? You will find that the workouts that we do help you feel good about yourself, right? Help you with a bad self-image, help you with depression. Not worrying so much about what you're going to look like at the 6 week. Just trust the system, right? Don't worry too much about the future. And just kind of live for now, and you'll be happier, right? The happier you are, the less chocolate you're eating at night, right? And the more success you're going to see from this stuff. So let's talk about food, right? Insulin, okay? So we've got a fairly simple to follow nutrition thing. It's got 5 rules that we're going to follow, okay? Rule number 1 is we're going to avoid white carbs, right? Our favorite carbs. Bread, rice, pasta, potatoes, cereal, oatmeal. What else?
Oh, good Lord.
Right? Everything. Okay? All the stuff we love. Why? One thing, the chemical that they use to enrich flour, right, to make it white, combines with proteins in our body and promotes fat gain. Hi, yeah, you made it.
Yeah, I did.
Number 2, the carb spike that we get from, the calorie spike that we get from carbs gets us towards diabetes, right? And we don't want diabetes. So if we can cut that out, we're already heading the right direction. We're already going to be healthier, okay? Number 2, I want you to pick 4 to 6 meals from foods that are approved, right? And eat those same meals all the time. So you can go bulk shopping, you can bulk meal prep, and then you know what you're going to eat the rest of the week. If it gets too bland, then you're changing like the seasoning, right? You're changing it from tacos to fajitas to barbecue stuff, right? But the main ingredients of the food are going to be the same thing. So what are those foods, right? Every other vegetable is good, right? I know I said white. We're okay with cauliflower. We're okay with onions, okay? Those don't count, okay? Every other vegetable, every soybean or bean, legume is fine. Well, I want you to consume beans, okay? And then meat. Who here is a vegetarian? Fantastic. Okay? Meat, animals, things that had a face are the best source of protein. Okay? Now, I want you to try to stay away from the super lean cuts too. We're not talking like ground turkey. and I don't want you at 97% hamburger, okay? Try to get more towards 80% of your hamburger. Bacon is fantastic, right? We love animal fat. Consuming fat doesn't make you fat. All right? You have been misinformed. I apologize on behalf of doctors. Okay? Butter. We love real butter. Okay? Full fat butter. Okay? We're going to try to stay away from milk, but any other dairy that you consume should be full fat. You're not eating low-fat sour cream or low-fat cottage cheese or yogurts or anything, right? We want full fat, all that stuff. Yes?
I just have a question on
Yeah.
if you prefer the low-fat stuff. Wait. that's
If you like the taste,
Yeah.
the problem, so they take fat out, right? Because we're scared of fat. But then they got to make it taste good. So they replace it with a bunch of garbage that we don't want. So just get used to eating the full fat stuff. It's better for you. The low fat thing on the package means they took fat out and added in chemicals to make it taste just as good, and now it's worse. Okay? Protein, right? Got sidetracked. Where was I? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Dairy, right? Full fat. Oh, we went back. What? What's going on here? I'm tapping this with my hand. No, we're still here, right? We're still on foods to eat. Okay. Protein. All right. If you can eat a meal that is protein and fat within 30 to 60 minutes after you wake up, you will set the tone for the rest of the day. Okay? So that means eggs and bacon for breakfast. Or some sort of protein. If you can't stand real food, then maybe it's a protein shake. Okay? But the sooner you can get protein into your body in the morning, the better you are for the rest of the day. We are no longer drinking soda. Or diet soda, because the aspartame in it is just as bad as the sugar that they take out. Okay? We're counting milk, right? We're counting alcohol. Okay? Especially beer. Right? And fruit juice. Okay?
Excuse me, now what if it says 100%?
It's 100% from a fruit, right? And it's 100% natural sugar. Okay? The problem is that it's still sugar. So that's going to lead us to number 4, okay? Taking away fruit too. Why? Why am I taking away fruit? We're told to eat like 4 servings of fruit every single day, right? The problem is fructose is sugar. Our body treats it like every other sugar. Okay? It takes a little bit longer to metabolize the fructose, but eventually it gets to a chemical in our body where it tells us to store fat. None of our ancestors came from a place where fruit was available 4 times a day, 6 days a week, 3,565 days a year. Right? 365, whatever it is. Okay? They didn't have it where white people are from and it gets cold lots of time of the year, right? Even where it's warm, there's still a season that fruit is available, okay? We survive for thousands of years without eating fruit every single day. We can continue that, all right? It's about our health. Now, number 5, which will probably be everyone's favorite rule. You need to take 1 day off from all of the rules every single week. We're not calling this cheating, okay? You're not cheating on your diet, right? It's not a cheat day. It's not a cheat meal. This is part of the program. To take a day off and go crazy. To eat all those things all week long that you crave so bad, right? That Coach Ryan took away, right? You get it back for 1 day. Not only do you get it back, I'm going to ask that you eat so much of that stuff that you get sick, right? Okay? Go crazy on that day. I eat my body weight in like pizza and gelato on my cheat day. Okay? So why though, right? Doesn't that like seems counterintuitive, right? If we calorically have a caloric deficit for too long in our body, our hormones get all messed up. And instead of using the food that we use as fuel, we use it as storage. We keep it, right? So in order to tell our body, to convince our body that we're eating enough food, that we're healthy, right? We need to get a caloric refeed every week, right? I suggest picking that day as Saturday. If Sunday works better for your family events and social things, then that is perfectly acceptable. Hi. Yes?
So does it have to be the same day each week?
If it is the same day each week, you will have more success. You can plan on it always being Saturday, right? Or whatever. So you just gotta celebrate your birthday on Saturday. Okay? Your anniversary, celebrate it on Saturday. Or whatever day you pick. Whatever day Thanksgiving happens to fall on, right? So it's always a Thursday. That's convenient. So, common mistakes. You're not going to eat when you wake up soon enough, right? So then your metabolism's all screwed up. Or you wake up and eat something sweet, which screws your whole day up, right? Yes?
Drink coffee.
You can drink coffee.
Can we have a little bit of milk in it? I don't add a lot, but just...
If you... The stricter you stick to this,
Okay.
the better.
All right.
Okay? If you are dying and you have to have an apple, have an apple, please. But the stricter you stick to this stuff, the better the results are going to be. Okay, I promise. We, as a society, and women especially, do not eat enough protein. You should eat 1 gram of protein per pound that you weigh every single day. Okay? When we get in here and we weigh you, we will show you how much of your body is muscle. That's the number that I want you to think about as the protein that you have to consume every day. So 4 ounces of chicken, 1 serving of chicken is about 30 grams of protein. An egg has 8 grams. To kind of give you an idea of how much meat you're eating every single day. Right? Supplementing the protein with a shake is perfectly acceptable. Right? I would want to see what protein you're using because we want to make sure it doesn't have a bunch of garbage in it and a bunch of sugar to make it taste good, right? I have some that I would recommend. If you are using soy-based protein powders, I would not do that anymore. The most popular soy-based one is the Herbalife stuff. So if you're on Herbalife, don't use the normal protein shake. Their performance line is not soy, so that is better. Right? Water. The scale that we're going to jump on is going to show us how much water we drink. Okay? If you're already drinking lots of water and that what shows us says that you're not getting enough, it's probably because you're not retaining enough water. Okay? So that means we need to up the amount of salt that we get every day so that the water that we drink will be retained and our body will be able to use it when we come in here and I kill you. Right? Along with that, you may notice after your cheat day, after your take-off day, your rest day, you might feel like you've gained some weight. Most of that weight will be water that is retained from going crazy with carbs. when we eat lots of carbs, our body stores more water, right? Especially, again, women store more water than men do, and especially after eating a bunch of carbs. Okay? So on Sunday and Monday, don't come to the gym like trying to kill me because your cheat days screw everything up. I promise. I promise you'll be on the right track. Okay? Oh, what are we doing here? I'm touching stuff. So that mistiming weigh-ins is what we're kind of dealing with, right? If you weigh in the day after your rest day, you're going to have more body, you're just going to have more water in you, right? I don't know. There are certain times of the month, okay? If you weigh yourself during that time, you will weigh more because you hold more water in during that time, right? So if you're going to jump on a scale, make sure it's not the day after your cheat day, and it's when your cycle is done. All right? Done like a whole day done. Okay? The gym